What's going on, Geminites? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, GemMint. Today we're going to do a statue unboxing and review for the XM Studio Sabretooth statue. Before we jump into it, make sure to hit that subscribe. We have a big giveaway going on right now. Stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll give you the details on how to enter. But for now, let's get this bad boy out the box. Alright guys, no surprises here. The traditional XM black box, super sturdy. And this piece has a super low edition size. I got number 185 of just $3.99. This had about a $900 price tag. Shipping is what makes or breaks these XM pieces because being in the States, it can be very expensive. I think about $200 to $300. But super low edition size, let's take a look at what's in the box. Alright, comes with the all black folder. Let's see what's inside. Alright, beautiful art print. Wow. Looks great. Then we have a picture of where the pieces lie inside the box and instructions on how to get to the XM Studios assembly video. Alright, let's take a look at these portraits. I'm a big fan of this design where he has like this mask on the side of his face. Sculpt looks incredible on here. Paint applications look pretty good. You got some stubble here. You got the like kind of reddish around his eyes. The mouth, the tongue look really good. The hair's all kind of in motion going in one direction. Whited out eyes. Then the second portrait, got his hair all out, mutton chops out. This one looks a little bit more well done, right? His teeth look a little bit cleaner. The paint application is just look a little bit better on this one. Hair is very similar, well sculpted, different shades of color in there. Wow, the hands are really well done. This piece is super sharp. His claws are super sharp. Look at that. I like the paint applications, the leathery look, the browns to dark browns. The texture looks good, but you still see his veins through his gloves here. Same with the other hand, you just have a different pose, but all those same details are there. Man, those claws are serious. Here's Sabretooth's gun. No, I'm just joking. This is a broken gun with, from what looks like the damaged Danger Room base. Look at the paint applications that give you that kind of rusty metal look. The sculpted in detail looks great. There goes your key. Wiring and such. Pretty big. Another piece of the base, a little tentacle action here. But look at the details they put into there. All the wiring. You have the exposed parts. You have that metallic look, but it's weathered. Different exposed wiring on this side. Like Doc Ock lost his tentacle over here. Then we got the big boy, Victor Creed. This is a heavy body. Anybody who owns this will tell you this piece has a lot of weight to it, man. And he's huge. Look at him in my hands. Take a better look at him on the review. Let's just get a quick overhead shot of the base because once Sabretooth's on there, we're not going to be able to see it from these angles. So here's some of that coil. We can see the broken piece. It's supposed to go on the end of one of these buzz saws. You can see all the wiring down here. This big X piece, I'm not really sure what that goes to. I'm assuming part of the Danger Room. It's got what looks like Sabretooth claw marks in it. Another buzz saw. So very cool. Let's get Sabretooth on it. Right, guys, you know what time it is? Time to get this guy assembled. So let's go ahead and put Sabretooth on the base first. He's got a big key with a big peg that goes right into this X. Alright, so he's in there. And his back foot actually hangs off of the base. Let's go ahead and get these pieces of the Danger Room in there. Alright, now let's see where this coil goes. Has a little peg on it here. Alright, so it's kind of hard to see, but this little peg goes into the hole that's right here on the back of that X. That fits in there real snug. Let's go ahead and get his hands on. And let's top it off with my personal favorite head sculpt. there we have it. All right, let's check out the measurements on this guy. So base to looks like the top of his mane, it's about 21 inches tall. The depth from foot to fist is about 21 inches deep. And then the width, I mean, let's call this the width here. It's about 13 inches. He's a big piece, man. Looking at Sabretooth himself, from like his foot to his head, about 22 inches long, but he is a solid piece, man. It's really heavy and very thick, a lot of muscle details. So let's start by looking at the base. I know we looked at the overhead shots, but looking at the side, you actually see more detail now. You see this big gun resting in there. Again, all of like the inside of the machinery is showing. Even has different color painted wires, so that looks good. You have these big buzz saws, these saw blades, which actually look like it pair with the Sideshow, Gambit, and Rogue maquettes with similar Danger Room pieces. Even the bottom part of the base, like what I would consider this sub base, has a lot of detail. You have wiring at the bottom, you have battle damage on the side, exposing the interior. Great paint job. They really did a good job of making this look weathered and dirty and rusty. The only thing is, I don't really understand what the piece is that he's supposed to be standing on. I know it's an X. Is it supposed to be some type of sonic blaster or some type of, I don't know, looks like a bat signal almost. So I don't really like that. I don't really know what he's standing on. But looking at Victor Creed himself, looking at Sabretooth, wow, he's really well done. A beast of a character, just as it should be. His proportions are done so well. And just look at his like thighs, man. His thighs are massive. His calves and his boots are huge. The detail on the boots, you have the tread that's done very well. Even if you look at the orange on his costume, there is light orange in the center, and then it goes to, you know, a regular orange, and then like a deeper, almost reddish shadow to it. So the paint job looks great on this. I'm looking to see if I can see any flaws. I mean, the lines on his thighs, those black lines look good. And then I like how the brown part has that texture there. So you have that difference. You have the stitching on the side of his costume. You have different type of line design on the costume as well. And you can see the folds where his legs are bending in the fabric, so it doesn't just look like that's his skin. The lines are looking clean. I guess I do have a little bit of a flaw here by where his mane is. That looks like it could have been done a little bit better. But just a nitpick, something that you won't even notice when posing this guy. The musculature on his chest looks awesome. Again, big, huge upper torso. The details in the neck with those veins look great. And I kind of like how they did the seam. It's an intentional seam there because you even have the black from the costume. And I think the highlight is definitely his claws. I mean, that is his visible mutant ability besides his healing factor or his stamina or his ferocity. So I like how that's really like the focal point of this statue. You have this sharp claw coming at you with his right hand, and then you can see his sharp claws on his left hand cocked back. Then I want to say the portraits look amazing. This is how I like to pose Sabretooth, with his kind of like masked costume type of head sculpt. But let's switch it out and let's see what it looks like without it. That looks good too, man. His head looks a little small though. Now I don't know if it's because his body is so massive, but I think it's a little bit more noticeable with this costume or this head sculpt. But it looks great, man. Like those sharp fangs look awesome. His eyebrows, so feral looking. A nice option, although I do prefer the other head sculpt. Overall, I think this piece is really well done. I really like the simplicity of it. I like how the base is more on the dull side and that the character is what really stands out here. He's got his bright costume on, great paint applications on there. The sculpt is incredible, and it really showcases what Sabretooth is all about. Before I let you go, make sure to check out the details on the giveaway that we have going on right here. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is be subscribed to the channel, leave a like on this video, and comment below. Once we hit 97,500 subscribers, we're going to pick a random video where I promoted this giveaway and draw a winner based on a YouTube random comment generator during one of our live streams. You'll be able to tell when the winner is drawn because the live stream will say the subscriber number and giveaway in the title. So make sure that you're subscribed, leave a like and a comment, and good luck. Alright guys, as always, I appreciate you watching. Check out my other statue unboxing and reviews on the playlist right here. And stay minty fresh. Peace.